At this point, I think I'm going to have to declare myself a professional stylist. Okay, guys. All right, so I went for all night rehearsals, and my voice, right now I think I'm sounding like a coach right now, so pardon my voice. So today I'm going to be doing bob braids, and my friend right here, like, I mean, my friends are, I can't believe them. They are all trusting me with their hair, and I just can't believe them. Anyway, so what I'm doing here is I parted her hair into two. I think this particular pattern helps me to be focused and really part them straight and in very good sections. Okay, so that is how I am doing it, and I used shine and jam to make sure that the parts are very neatly sectioned. So that's what I am doing. And at the back here, she has her edges and the back of her hair. I think she's lost some hair at the edges and at the back of her hair, but then she told me that I should make sure to braid everything inside, so that, because she's going to be keeping it for more than a month, or maybe like approximately a month, so I should braid everything inside. So that's why you see me use a gel to kind of braid everything inside. And over here I am just sectioning her hair and braiding everything into equal braids or individual braids, so that it will allow me to really do a crochet method. I'm doing the 3x3 method, and that is what you can see me doing. And let me tell you, when I was sectioning the hair, I used to find it very difficult to make sure that the parts are equal, until I started watching other hairstylists. So I'd recommend that if you're also having the same trouble, you can watch videos and you can be perfect at the patterns or at the sections. Okay, and as you can see, I have a very good pattern, like, you know. And straightforward, when you are passing the crochet under the hair, make sure that you are not going deep or direct under the scalp. That is why you shouldn't braid the individual braids too tight, so that it will allow you to pass the hair at a very shallow part of the roots. Okay, so that you don't go too deep. And because the individual braids are kind of small, the crochet pin won't allow you to accommodate a bulk of hair, so you have to do it sections by sections, or smaller parts of hair to pull through. Okay, so if you braid it too tight, you won't be able to pull through all these chunk of hair under the individual braids. Okay, so you need to be very careful if you are doing it yourself, or if you are going to be doing it for your friend too. So when you are done, you make sure that you are braiding it into a box braid. Okay, and over here I am just trying to hide her main hair so that it can be protected, and braiding it just as you are seeing. Okay, and I'm not speeding it up, I just want you to see it very, very clear. I have already braided two at the back, like you can see, and I am going in as slow as possible so that you can also see. And when I was braiding downwards, I asked her if it was pulling her hair, and she said no. So that is a good one. And make sure that you are combing the hair throughout when you see any bumps or any frizz here and there. And as usual, when I am getting to the bottom, I compare the others that I have braided, so that I'll end up having equal strands of hair. And when I got to the bottom, I took a piece of hair from the middle and tied about 3 knots over there. Don't worry, I'm going to repeat the same thing when I get to the top, so that you can see. And when I was done tying the knots, I used a nail glue. You can also use any type of glue, so far as it can really stick to the hair, and it will not make it move anywhere. Okay, but for me, I normally use nail glue to secure my ends. And when I was done, I used my scissors to cut it off, and I had a good strand, I should say. Now I'm going to be doing the same thing at the top. You can see that everything is looking good. And at the top here, as usual, I'm using my crochet pin to pull through some individual hair inside. And like I mentioned, do not braid the individual hairs too tight, so that you can be able to pass the hairs or the hair extension through the hair, and you can have as much hair as you want inside the hair. Okay, so that your client or your friend won't find their scalp wanting. And over here, I am trying to hide her main hair by wrapping it inside the hair extension that I have pulled through her hair, so that her hair is protected throughout the duration she's going to be keeping all of this hair, whether for a month or for 2 or for 3 months, who knows. And I am braiding it downwards and trying to compare it to the other strands so that I have equal strands. If not 100%, I'll be close to 100. Yeah, basically it is not too complicated. And when I was getting to the bottom, I took a piece from the middle strand and I tied about 3 knots. You can tie as many knots as you want, but for me I tied 3 knots and I realized that they were enough for to secure the hair. So I did 3 times at the base and everything was secured basically. And then another one. This is not a complicated hairstyle at all. And then I use my nail glue to secure the tip. I didn't know nail glue was actually powerful like that. Like, hey, it can secure like almost everything. You can secure it. You can even secure your 2 fingers if you don't want to open them. And there's the last strand, and over here I'm just speeding it up because you have already seen the trick. And this girl, instead of her to keep quiet, she kept talking. These my friends, she kept talking. I had to take the laptop from her laps because she was watching a movie. I was jealous that I couldn't see the movie she was watching, so I told her to put the movie somewhere, and she ended up talking. And I got to the bottom and I made 3 parts. I made 3 knots. Hey, my voice. I went for an all-night rehearsal and my voice is sounding like a cockroach right now. So those of you who don't know, I'm a chorister. I'm a chorister at church. And if you are new on here, you are most welcome. My name is Juliana Amoateng. I do hair tutorials, makeup tutorials, and everything concerning beauty. And sometimes I also have some talks, a girl-to-girl talk, and then basically personal development. So if you are new here, I'm so excited to have you here. I love you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing if you haven't already in advance. And when I was done, I cut out all the hairs that were standing with my scissors, and yeah, just like you would do for your normal braids whenever you are done with the hair, so that everything would be very, very smooth at the end. And when I was done cutting the standing heads, I used my mousse or my foam wrap to wrap around the hair. And the mousse right here is such in a way that it will make all the hair very, very smooth as I have cut, so that any hidden strands that are standing would lay flat on the hair. Okay, that's what it's supposed to do. And for me, I use a shea butter silk, and I didn't use any hot water to set the hair because it's a bulb, and the hot water will make it loosen and it won't come out as a bulb. So that's why I didn't put it in water. And this is the final result. As you can see, it is popping, it is bulbing, and she is happy, and I was also happy at the end. Everything is looking so full, so you can have it. And if you want me to do this similar hairstyle for you, I'm open for home services if you are within Accra, of course. Just hit me up, send me a DM in my Instagram or my TikTok, and I shall have you sorted out. And I'm glad that she was happy, and I am also happy. My TikTok followers are now 16K. Thank you guys so much. I love you for watching. Bye.